All right, so the minerals that come down from the sun get into us. They get into our clothes. They get into everything. They go through our pores. They give us nutrients. They nourish our body. You know, the minerals that come from the sun. What you think the sun is sort of irrelevant, because it's not about thinking anymore. It's about doing. The triality was really just a gimmo, or a gimmick. And sorry, I have a ginger root in my mouth. I'm just trying to kick cigarettes right now, but yeah, just sun gazing right now. You should try to do that for 4 hours a day. Do your headstands, clap a lot, do your meditation pose and all that stuff. But yeah, back to what the sun can do for us. The sun can do a lot, but at the same time, the more we're staying like in line with it, the less dense everything else becomes around us, and that's what causes us to have a sort of like a disassociation with like the outside world. And therefore they want to say that we can't work, or that we're depleting ourselves of something, or something of that nature. Like, they'll come up with an excuse to say that, well, because we're staring into the sun, that there's some type of they just always want to say there's something going on. But when you're straightforward with all this information, and people are testifying to the sun gazing actually helping relieve them of their eyesight and everything, it's not a game when you say that, like, sun gazing is for me and all that stuff. You're supposed to be doing it on your knees, and when it comes up and when it goes down, when it's rising, when it's setting, is what science will say. But in my experience, that just hasn't been true. I've been standing under a sun, in like closer to the equator, and I could barely even look into it, and it was so powerful. And this is what we need, guys. We need to sort of migrate towards good health, and all of the everything is happening around the equator. And really, like, you can look at the world as having elevation to it. Who said that the world had to be flat? Like, why couldn't people see the world for something like as if it was rising in elevation, like going from the equator, as if the equator was like a valley, so you could look at it that way. And sometimes you're gonna see many dimensions of the sun when the rays come off of it. But mostly you should just see red around just what looks like to be like a glowing ball of white light, but you should see red around it. It's usually red. And then other times the sun will turn black, and it'll kind of look like a black hole. So that's just my experience. It's Sun Gazing 101. This is God's Critic 2, Tyler Johnson on Instagram, God's Critic 2 on Instagram, rather. To Tech and Soham Om on Facebook. Thank you. Love you.